Rather handing the initiative to Lepchenko there. Was nearly very good from Lepchenko, but not quite. So Witthoeft holds on. And we'll ask the question now of Lepchenko on her serve at the start of this match. It's just feeling their game's out at the moment. Sometimes it's the case that she struggles to find her range in the early stages, Lepchenko, and then when it all slots into place, it can be mighty effective. That's a super rally. Oh dear, in big trouble now. Definitely not the start she was looking for, Lepchenko. Well, that's an untidy service game from Lepchenko. Far too many unforced errors in it. And Karina Witthoeft very happy to capitalise, and doing so effectively. Nice combination. She started this match in a hurry, hasn't she? The radar of Lepchenko not quite tuned in yet, is it? Not quite switched on in the way she would want. Super end to a fairly emphatic hold of serve. It's been an emphatic start from Karina Witthoeft, and she has the break and a 3-game cushion in the early stages of the first set. Lepchenko is keen to get on with things, keen to make amends after a loose start to this match. No. Well, she was trying to press the issue and force things. Paid the price. She's only won 3 points out of the 17 played so far, Lepchenko. That's better. Got behind that, didn't she? It was just slightly long from Witthoeft. You can feel the intensity from Lepchenko now. Doesn't want to go a double break behind in this first set. Oh dear. Chance for the double break. That's cleverly done. Back in behind Witthoeft, who was expecting that ball to go cross court. Terrific return of serve from Karina Witthoeft. And she's banging loudly on the door again here, isn't she? It is the double break for the German. And she has a 4-love lead now. And Lepchenko must have thought she'd done enough to come from love 30 down to 40-30 on her own serve, but just too many errors from the American, costing her at the moment. The backhand down the line causing Lepchenko all sorts of problems at the moment. Well, that's tremendous defence from Lepchenko. She almost invited Witthoeft back into that rally. Having to work that hard to win a point at the moment. Serving big. The problems are piling up for Lepchenko. Well, just 15 minutes on the clock and she has raced to a 5-love lead here and looked entirely comfortable in so doing.
Time.
Well, Lepchenko needs to get on the scoreboard, just 17 minutes gone. And she's not at the moment. Just under extreme pressure from Witthoeft, who is seeing the ball like a football right now. Needs plenty of those. That's a really clever drop shot.
30.
Second ace of this service game. Witthoeft edging towards the backhand side on the ad court, and Lepchenko spotted that. Ah, it's brutal hitting from Witthoeft. Well, that's the pressure of the return of serve from Witthoeft, which has been so good. Lepchenko knew this. That's why she went for a little bit too much. Again, the drop shot. Witthoeft saw it coming but couldn't do anything with it. Well, she might struggle to hit through Witthoeft in this kind of form at the moment, in this hot streak she's in right now. That's a good tactic from Lepchenko. Just mix things up a bit. She gets on the scoreboard in this opening set. The chances are it'll be far too little too late, but it's a moral victory of sorts. It's a long way back from here. Even though she's so close to the finish line in this first set, there's still a little bit of tension in the arm. Serving to take this first set in rapid time. Didn't panic, did she? Would have been easy to. That's a super response from Lepchenko. He saw Witthoeft coming. Hit a vicious forehand, dipping towards the feet of the German, who couldn't control the shot at the net. Well, this wasn't part of the plan for Witthoeft, was it? Serving for the set, in danger of being broken here for the first time in the match. Yeah, Lepchenko's starting to find her range a bit here. Ominous signs, maybe not for the first set, but certainly for the rest of the contest for Witthoeft. She still leads by 5 games to 2.
Time.
It's been a good response from Varvar Lepchenko from love 5 to 2-5. She'd love to ask the question on the Witthoeft serve again, wouldn't she? If she can hold here. There's that backhand again. It's 1 or 2 errors creeping into the game of Witthoeft. Lepchenko is dialed in now in this set. He's asking a few questions of the German. She was just a couple of points away, wasn't she, at deuce, with Lepchenko serving at love 5. Feels like a different contest since then. She's been hunted down in this service game by Witthoeft, who would love to finish this set here if she can, rather than endure an uncomfortable service game of her own at 5-3, potentially. Rather snatched at that. Was pleased to see a second serve and just a little too eager. Oh, that's a lovely rally. Lepchenko did well to survive in it. It was a ferocious return of serve from Witthoeft, but Lepchenko's creeping back into this, isn't she? From love 5 to 3-5. Oh, this is a big question all of a sudden, isn't it, for Karina Witthoeft? Broken in her previous service game. We've seen this movie before, haven't we? Serving for the set again. I just feel like she's just gone off the boil a little bit. And you also feel like she's just woken up. Good serve, wasn't it? Needed it at 15:30. What she wouldn't give for a couple of big serves here now. dear. Crowd sensing she needs a little bit of something here. Facing break point. She is broken again, and Lepchenko wins a 4th game in succession. Didn't seem possible 15 minutes ago when she trailed 5-love. But she's right back in this first set now. And we're back on serve. Well, there must be plenty of thoughts swirling through the mind of Karina Witthoeft right now. She will feel this first set should have been done and dusted, but it isn't. And a 5-love lead has rather slipped through her fingers. You just feel in the longer exchanges now like the point is always going to go the way of the American. She's lost a little confidence in her game, Witthoeft. Lepchenko can be a slow starter, which she has certainly come to the party in the last 20 minutes. And that's just rubbing salt in the wound. And now, a massive game for Karina Witthoeft, who couldn't possibly have imagined we'd be here. She led 5-love after 15 minutes. 22 minutes later, it's 5-all. Lepchenko's really tidied up her game, cut out the unforced errors of the first 2 or 3 games in particular. She was really loose. And the reverse has happened to Witthoeft. That's a wonderful passing shot from Lepchenko. Witthoeft trying something different just because she feels she needs to. Cannot buy a first serve at the moment. She needed that. Just to stop the rot. There's one-way traffic there. That's the difference a first serve makes. Hasn't made many unforced errors in the last 2 or 3 games, Lepchenko. It's a rare one. Just when she was hoping to apply even more pressure. Oh, that's a terrific shot from Carina Witthoeft. And what a hold of serve that is. 5 games in a row she'd leaked. But she has her nose in front again. It's been a strange set of tennis, hasn't it? Well, that is terrific defence from Witthoeft. She's seen her lead in this set eroded, eaten up by Lepchenko, who then threatened to go past her. But Witthoeft managed to hold serve and just stop the rot, and I wonder. She put a lot of effort into reeling the German in. Will she get caught at the end again? She's playing so well now, though, Lepchenko. So much better than the first couple of games of the match. Delicate touch from Lepchenko. She just looks and feels in control of her game at the moment. Oh, it's in. I don't believe it. It's a reflex volley that was. Witthoeft absolutely leathered that right at Lepchenko. What a reflex volley she came up with. Was a bit unlucky, wasn't it? Sat up nicely, the young German. Made no mistake. Clever serve from Lepchenko. Got the result she was looking for. The serve out wide on the ad court for the lefty. Always so effective. And it was there. Well, this didn't seem possible after 15 minutes of this match, when Lepchenko trailed 5-love. But now you have to say, she would be the favourite, you would think, to win this tie-break. Let's see. Oh, she's made it. Well, we haven't seen shot making like that from her in quite some time. She was spraying the ball all over the court in the early stages quite beautifully. But that is a welcome return to form down the line. And she has the first mini break in this tiebreak. Yes! Absolutely wonderful from Witthoeft. Did she cover some ground in that rally? Well, Lepchenko, having worked so hard to claw her way back into this first set, is in danger now of seeing it all disappear. Witthoeft has upped her intensity again and recovered from the setback of seeing Lepchenko reel her in that first set. Done it really effectively. But she'll be wary. She knows what it's like to have a big lead in this set and see it nibbled away by Lepchenko.
Six, 1, Witthoeft.
5 set points then for Karina Witthoeft. The German takes the tiebreak after an extraordinary opening set.